Have you ever looked up at the stars? When lying down and gazing upward, you're staring into a vast cosmic void that holds countless mysteries. Our planet, Earth, is like a cozy home thanks to gravity, a powerful force that keeps us firmly anchored to its surface. Sir Isaac Newton's law of universal gravitation explains this phenomenon, showing us how objects attract each other based on their mass. Imagine what would happen without this invisible force. You would simply drift away into the emptiness of space. This idea encourages us to ponder the balance of the universe and our tiny but significant place in it. The cosmos is filled with stars, planets, and galaxies, stretching beyond what our eyes can see. It reminds us of both our fragility and the extraordinary laws of nature that allow life to flourish on Earth. So the next time you lie back and look up at the night sky, remember how gravity keeps you grounded and connected to everything around you. Doesn't it make you wonder about what else is out there? Can you picture the largest living tree ever? The giant sequoia known as General Sherman holds the title for the largest living organism on our planet. Located in California's majestic Sequoia National Park, this colossal tree boasts a trunk volume exceeding an astonishing 5,500 cubic feet. To put that into perspective, that's more than 1,400 times the volume of an average adult human. General Sherman stands at a towering height of about 275 feet, which is taller than a 25-story building. Imagine walking through the park and standing next to this magnificent giant with its thick, rugged bark and sprawling branches that have stretched high into the sky for thousands of years. These trees are incredibly resilient, able to withstand fire, pests, and harsh weather, making them true survivors of the natural world. They play a crucial role in their ecosystem by providing habitat for countless species while also helping to regulate the environment. Isn't it amazing to think that General Sherman has been growing for over 2,000 years? Believe it or not, cassava can help save the planet. This tropical plant is the star behind a revolutionary eco-friendly product that looks just like a plastic bag, but has a much lighter environmental footprint. Unlike traditional plastic bags that can take hundreds of years to break down and threaten wildlife, the cassava bag dissolves in water and can even be eaten. Imagine walking into a store and choosing a bag that won't linger in the oceans or clutter landfills. Made from the starchy roots of the cassava plant, these bags offer a sustainable alternative, providing an innovative solution to our plastic problem. Not only does this new product support biodegradable practices, but it also opens up a future where convenience and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. Wouldn't you prefer a world where our everyday choices help heal the Earth? Prepare to be amazed by wolf howling as GPS. More than just the haunting music of the wilderness, the wolf's howl is a remarkable survival tool that showcases their sophisticated communication skills. Each wolf's voice possesses unique frequency markers, allowing other pack members to recognize them even from an astonishing 16 kilometers away. This incredible vocalization does more than merely identify. The howls convey complex information, including warnings, location data, territorial markers, and rendezvous points. Wolves keenly listen not only for the sound itself, but also for its echoes, which provide insights about the surrounding terrain, potential obstacles, and safe paths forward. This acoustic navigation blends essential survival skills with a strong social connection within the pack. Young wolves are trained to howl with precision, eagerly joining the chorus and learning how to create a sonic map of their environment. As these magnificent animals roam the vast forests and rugged mountains, their howling serves as an intricate GPS, a walkie-talkie for communication, and a vital thread that binds their family together. Did you know about Slovenia's beer fountain in Zalek? This fascinating spot offers a refreshing twist on the traditional concept of a public fountain. In the charming town of Zalek, instead of water, various craft beers flow freely for visitors to enjoy. What makes it even more exciting is the chip-enabled mug that you can purchase, giving you the ability to pour yourself a pint straight from the taps. Imagine savoring a local brew while soaking in the festive atmosphere of this unique attraction. Beer enthusiasts and curious travelers alike flock to this fountain to experience a taste of Slovenia's vibrant brewing culture. It's not just about the beer, though. The community vibes and stunning scenery make it a memorable destination. Whether you're a local or a tourist, Zalek offers a delightful way to enjoy good company and great drinks. So, are you ready to raise a glass in this amazing town? Can you imagine that Africa's most connected country is the DRC? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, often called the DRC, is a mesmerizing nation due to its unique geography. Sharing borders with 9 countries, including Uganda and Angola, the DRC proudly holds the title of the most bordered country in Africa. One intriguing aspect is the capital city, Kinshasa, located merely 2.5 miles from Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. This incredible closeness creates a vibrant crossroads of culture and commerce, where 2 major cities thrive almost within walking distance of each other. As people move back and forth, they engage in cultural exchanges, trade, and form friendships that blend distinct traditions. The markets in Kinshasa and Brazzaville overflow with lively music, delicious food, and artistic expressions, showcasing the rich tapestry of life here. Despite facing significant challenges, the DRC is a reservoir of natural resources and a testament to resilience. Isn't it remarkable how such geography can shape communities, allowing them to celebrate their unique identities while living side by side? This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas, usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. Hard to believe, but bats have adorable pups. When we think of bats, we often picture them hanging upside down in dark caves. But did you know that they give birth to tiny creatures called pups? These pups are not just cute, they can weigh as much as 1/3 of their mother's body weight. This remarkable feat highlights the incredible bond between bat mothers and their young. Typically, a mother bat will nurse her pup for several weeks until it grows strong enough to fly. During this time, she is incredibly protective, keeping her pup warm and safe from predators. Bats are fascinating creatures, playing essential roles in our ecosystems by helping with pest control and pollination. So next time you hear a bat fluttering by at dusk, remember that it might just be a caring mom watching over her little pup. Have you ever wondered why Mount Elbrus stands out? Mount Elbrus, towering majestically at 5,242 meters, holds the title of Europe's highest mountain. Nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, this incredible peak lures adventurers and nature enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. What makes Elbrus remarkable is not just its impressive height, it is also a dormant volcano, with its last eruption occurring over 2,000 years ago. Reaching the summit rewards climbers with breathtaking views of sprawling valleys and rugged mountain ranges, allowing you to see for miles on a clear day. Scaling Mount Elbrus is both challenging and thrilling, offering diverse routes for seasoned mountaineers or those who prefer a more leisurely hike. Climbers can find refuge in the Aglitsky and Garabashi huts, making the ascent more comfortable during their journey. Moreover, the area is alive with biodiversity, showcasing unique plants and animals that thrive in these heights. Whether you are an explorer at heart or simply fascinated by our planet's extraordinary landscapes, Mount Elbrus captivates both physically and into the imagination. Believe it or not, longest hair belongs to Shakoping. This incredible achievement was recognized in 2004 when the Chinese woman set a Guinness World Record with hair measuring over 18.4 feet long. Imagine walking around with hair that could stretch the length of a bus. Shakoping's journey to this stunning record began when she decided to stop cutting her hair, allowing it to grow naturally over the years. Maintaining such long hair is not just about letting it grow. It requires dedication, special care, and plenty of time. From washing and combing to styling, her daily hair routine is a full-time job. This remarkable feat not only demonstrates the potential of human hair growth, but also highlights the cultural significance of hair in different societies, particularly in China. In some cultures, long hair symbolizes strength and beauty, and shakooping embodies this idea perfectly. So next time you see a long braid or a ponytail, remember shakooping's extraordinary record and the dedication behind it. Prepare to be amazed by the National Spelling Bee. This annual competition in the United States has transformed into a spectacular event, captivating millions of viewers each year. Since its humble beginnings in 1925, the Spelling Bee has grown from a small gathering to a national sensation, showcasing the remarkable spelling talents of young students from across the country. Contestants aged 8 to 14 work tirelessly, memorizing intricate words and their origins, often impressing audiences with their skills. The excitement builds as they face off in a series of intense rounds, battling not just for glory, but also for scholarships and trophies. Parents and fans cheer enthusiastically from the audience, while viewers at home tune in, eagerly waiting to see who will claim the title of champion. Why has this event captured the hearts of many, and what makes these kids so incredible? Luxury brands are changing fashion. How are they doing it? These powerhouses like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Gucci are not just about style. They significantly influence global fashion trends and symbolize wealth. The luxury market is booming, with projections suggesting it will top $450 billion by 2025. This growth stems from various factors, including increasing consumer demand and the rise of emerging economies like China, where a growing middle class aspires to luxury goods. As more people around the world desire high-quality, fashionable items, luxury brands adapt their marketing strategies to attract new customers. They often set trends that trickle down to mainstream fashion, making something exclusive become a must-have for everyday folks. From runway shows to celebrity endorsements, these brands create a buzz that shapes how we view style and status. With social media amplifying their reach, it's fascinating to see how luxury items not only represent affluence, but also influence what we wear and aspire to. So next time you see those iconic logos, remember they're part of a vast, evolving conversation about fashion and identity. Did you know Jane Goodall changed our view of chimpanzees? It's true. Back in 1960, when she was just 26, Jane ventured into Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania to study wild chimpanzees. What she discovered was groundbreaking. She was the first to observe these incredible primates making and using tools. Imagine that. Chimpanzees using sticks to fish for termites or breaking nuts with stones was a revelation that shifted our understanding of animal behavior and intelligence. Before Jane, tool use was thought to be a defining feature of humans alone. Her research didn't just teach us about chimps, it also sparked debates about the depth of animal cognition. Jane's insights showed that these creatures share more similarities with us than we once believed. Her dedication and passion for conservation led her to become a global advocate for wildlife and environmental protection. To this day, she continues her work with the Jane Goodall Institute, inspiring people worldwide to respect and protect our planet's incredible species. So next time you think about animals, remember Jane's remarkable journey and how she opened our eyes to the wonders of the natural world. Have you ever wondered why beluga whales sing? These fascinating marine mammals earn the nickname canaries of the sea because of their unique and expressive sounds. Beluga whales are known for their incredible vocal abilities, which include clicks, whistles, and even complex melodies. Their sounds can travel for miles underwater, making them one of the most communicative species in the ocean. The beluga's vocal range helps them to communicate with one another, navigate their icy environments, and even express their emotions. In fact, researchers believe these vocalizations play a key role in social bonding among pods. It's not just about talking, though. These sounds can also serve as echolocation tools, helping belugas locate food and avoid obstacles in their chilly Arctic and subarctic habitats. So next time you hear about these charming creatures, remember that their songs are much more than just noise. They are vital to their survival and social structure. Isn't it amazing how such sounds bridge the underwater world? Turns out the truth is that NASA wasted millions on a pen. During the Cold War, a thrilling competition was underway between the United States and the Soviet Union, not just in space exploration, but also in innovation. NASA allocated a massive budget to develop a specialized pen that could function in zero gravity, where ordinary pens struggle due to the absence of gravitational pull on the ink. This project resulted in an impressive ballpoint pen that could write underwater in extreme temperatures and even upside down. In contrast, Russian cosmonauts opted for a more straightforward yet effective solution: pencils. Pencils, while simple, provided a practical means of writing, although they did come with their own set of challenges. For example, wood shavings generated debris, and broken pencils could lead to floating bits in the spacecraft. This fascinating contrast not only underscores a technological rivalry, but also reveals differing philosophies. NASA invested heavily in cutting-edge engineering, while the Soviets relied on a timeless tool. This quirky tale about innovation illustrates how different approaches can yield equally effective results. What if I told you about the wild 1904 marathon? The Olympic marathon in St. Louis turned into a chaotic spectacle, revealing just how bizarre this athletic event can be. It was a hot summer day, and with temperatures soaring, runners faced more than just steep competition. They had to navigate busy roads filled with traffic. Some were so desperate for an edge that they resorted to drinking rat poison, believing it would enhance their performance. Can you imagine? The race was so disorganized that a few athletes even hitched rides along the route. Despite an impressive 32 runners starting the race, only 14 crossed the finish line. This wild fiasco serves as a reminder of how Olympics have evolved over the years, making us appreciate the well-organized marathons we see today. The 1904 marathon highlights not only the determination of the athletes, but also the sometimes absurd lengths they went to in order to compete. How surprising is it that this piece of Olympic history is often lost in the shuffle? Did you know hares influence lynx populations? This fascinating relationship between snowshoe hares and Canada lynxes creates a remarkable cycle in nature. Every 10 years, the number of hares increases, providing plenty of food for the lynxes. With a steady supply of these fluffy critters, lynx populations thrive, and you may spot them more often. However, as the hare population peaks, their numbers eventually begin to decline. When this happens, the lynxes face tough times, often leading to starvation as their primary food source disappears. This cycle is a beautiful example of balance in nature, showing how interconnected species can be. Each predator and prey shape the other's fate, creating a stunning dance of life. So next time you think about food chains, remember this unique relationship between the snowshoe hare and the Canada lynx. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does engagement matter for online content? Encouraging viewers to subscribe and turn on notifications is crucial for building a loyal audience. When creators invite their fans to share their favorite facts in the comments, it fosters a sense of community and keeps the conversation going. This not only makes viewers feel valued and heard, but it also boosts the visibility of the content. The more likes, comments, and shares a video or post gets, the more likely it is to be recommended by algorithms, reaching an even wider audience. This interaction transforms viewers from passive watchers into active participants, enhancing their overall experience and connection with the content. Engaged audiences are more likely to return for future videos, creating a cycle of growth that benefits both the creator and the viewers. So how can we make engagement more rewarding and fun for everyone? Let's uncover the truth about Japan's cleanliness culture. In Japan, people take their trash home instead of tossing it on the streets, creating a remarkably clean environment. This deep-rooted cultural practice stems from a strong belief that everyone is responsible for keeping public spaces tidy. From a young age, children learn the importance of cleanliness through school programs that encourage them to clean up after themselves. As a result, you'll notice few trash cans in public areas. Since people carry their rubbish home, there's minimal litter, and surprisingly, many cities don't even require janitors to maintain cleanliness. This impressive effort shows that a collective mindset can lead to a clean society. So the next time you're walking down a street in Japan, take a moment to appreciate the effort behind such a tidy atmosphere. Isn't it inspiring how a culture can shape public behavior so positively? Hard to believe, but Houston is truly diverse. This vibrant city proudly holds the title of the most diverse in the United States, with a demographic mosaic that includes 43.8% Latino, 25.6% white, 23.1% Black, and 6% Asian residents. Houston is a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and languages. This incredible mix not only enriches the community, but also shapes the city's identity. From delicious food that ranges from Tex-Mex to Asian cuisines, to festivals that celebrate each culture's unique heritage, residents experience a delightful blend of lifestyles. People in Houston don't just coexist, they thrive together, making connections and sharing experiences. As the city continues to grow, its diversity will undoubtedly play a key role in defining its future. Isn't it amazing how such a variety of backgrounds can come together to create a dynamic and welcoming environment? Hard to believe, but a giant banana stands tall. In Coffs Harbour, Australia, visitors are greeted by an impressive banana-shaped monument that pays tribute to the local banana-growing industry. This quirky landmark not only serves as a fun photo opportunity, but also honors the rich agricultural heritage of the region. Coffs Harbour is known for its lush banana plantations, which thrive in the area's favorable climate. The monument showcases the pride of local farmers who have cultivated bananas for generations, contributing significantly to the community's economy. Standing tall against the backdrop of the ocean, the giant banana represents more than just a fruit. It symbolizes the hard work and dedication of those in the agricultural sector. So next time you're in Australia, don't miss this unique attraction that celebrates the sweet side of farming. What's more interesting than a giant fruit that tells a story? Did you know that specs geodes can transform your workspace? These fascinating pentagon-shaped magnets unlock a world of creativity by allowing users to construct over 100 unique geometric shapes. Made for anyone looking to spice up their office or desk, specs geodes aren't just fun, they also serve as effective stress relievers. When you engage in building and rearranging these magnets, you tap into your creative side, which can help clear your mind and reduce stress. Whether you're forming intricate designs or simple shapes, the tactile experience can be both relaxing and stimulating. From students to professionals, anyone can enjoy the satisfaction of manipulating these colorful magnets, making them a perfect addition to any environment. Why not give your boring workspace a creative boost and see how specs geodes can spark joy in your day? Discover the power of folic acid in your diet. Folic acid, a crucial B vitamin, is naturally found in delicious foods like leafy greens and citrus fruits. This nutrient plays a vital role in cell growth and is especially important for pregnant women as it helps prevent serious birth defects. To combat folic acid deficiencies across the population, nutritionists often recommend adding it to commonly consumed processed foods. That's why you'll find it in cereals, bread, and even some snacks. By enriching these everyday items, we ensure that more people get the essential nutrients they need without overhauling their diets. Next time you grab a bowl of cereal or a slice of bread, know that you're not just enjoying a tasty meal, but also boosting your intake of folic acid. Are you getting enough of this important nutrient in your daily meals? This might surprise you. Tojo faced justice after Wabiwa Wasori. During World War II, Hideki Tojo served as the Prime Minister of Japan, becoming one of the key figures determining military strategies and actions. He was pivotal in Japan's aggressive expansion across Asia, including the attack on Pearl Harbor, which drew the United States into the war. However, as the war concluded, Tojo's pivotal role also led to his downfall. In 1946, he was tried at the Tokyo War Crimes Tribunal for his actions during the war. The trial highlighted the tangled web of decisions made during wartime and how those in power are held accountable for their choices. Tojo's conviction and subsequent execution illustrate the harsh moral judgments that history often places on leaders. His case prompts us to reflect on the weight of leadership and the consequences that arise from decisions made in the heat of conflict. Imagine a robot writing prayers all on its own. This is exactly what prayer, an innovative robot, does with remarkable skill. Programmed to autonomously compose and recite religious texts, prayer merges technology with spirituality in a unique way. As an artistic creation, it raises fascinating questions about the role of machines in our spiritual lives. Can a robot truly understand the depth and meaning of prayer, or will it always be just a mechanical performer? People have responded to prayer with a mix of intrigue and skepticism, pondering what it means for modern spirituality. In a world where technology often seems to separate us from genuine experiences, prayer serves as a thought-provoking bridge between tradition and innovation. It invites us to reflect on how machines can contribute to, or even challenge, our understanding of faith and connection. This blend of art, technology, and spirituality opens new avenues for discussion. Are we ready to embrace such a fascinating union? Can you believe Cleopatra's time gap with the pyramids? This fascinating historical tidbit reveals that Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing in 1969 than to when the Great Pyramid of Giza was completed around 2060 BC. By the time she ruled Egypt, around 30 BC, the pyramids were already ancient. Imagine standing before the Great Pyramid, knowing it was built over 2 millennia before your time. People during Cleopatra's reign viewed these colossal structures as awe-inspiring relics from a long-gone era rather than modern monuments. This perspective helps us appreciate how drastically history shifts over the millennia. The stark contrast highlights not only the age of ancient Egypt, but also how our understanding of time and history is often shaped by the monumental achievements of those who came before us. Isn't it incredible to think about how perspective changes our view of the past? Did you know cities can feel like ovens? Air pollution isn't just about smoggy skies and bad health. It actually plays a significant role in trapping heat in urban areas. When types of pollution, like carbon dioxide and particulate matter, fill the air, they create a sort of blanket that keeps heat close to the ground. This means that cities can become much warmer than surrounding rural areas, creating a phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect. Imagine walking through a city on a hot summer day and feeling like you're in a sauna. That's the result of a mix of pollution and climate change. The heat can make living conditions uncomfortable, pushing people to use more air conditioning and increasing energy consumption. As temperatures rise, we may find cities gradually becoming even hotter, leading to serious health and environmental impacts. So the next time you step outside in the city and feel that intense heat, remember that pollution might just be making things a lot worse. Why exactly does Caesarion matter in history? Caesarion, Julius Caesar's only son, played a pivotal role in the dramatic end of Egypt's ancient reign. Though Cleopatra claimed Caesar was his father, he never officially recognized Caesarion, leaving a cloud of uncertainty over the young man's legitimacy. Caesarion became the last pharaoh of Egypt, ruling during a time of immense change and turmoil. Tragically, he died at just 17 years old, marking a devastating blow to the Ptolemaic dynasty and signaling the close of an era. The end of his short life symbolized more than just personal loss for Cleopatra. It represented the final loss of Egypt's political autonomy as Rome's influence grew strong. His untimely death left a power vacuum in Egypt and intensified the Roman grip on the region. As we ponder Caesarion's legacy, we are reminded of how one young man's life can intertwine with larger historical narratives and the fates of entire nations. What if I told you Davis tried to patent a slave's invention? In a fascinating twist of history, Jefferson Davis sought to patent a revolutionary steam-operated propeller created by his enslaved worker, Ben Montgomery. Despite Davis's high status as President of the Confederacy, his application was rejected because he was not credited as the true inventor. This scenario sheds light on an unusual law Davis signed that allowed slave owners to file patents for inventions made by their enslaved laborers. While this law recognized the potential contributions of enslaved individuals, it still denied them rights over their creations. Montgomery's propeller design showcased a remarkable engineering concept that might have changed maritime travel, but instead it became a poignant reminder of the complexities of invention and ownership in a society built on slavery. How different might history have been if Montgomery's genius had been acknowledged? Guess what really drives El Salvador's thrilling festival? The Battle of the Fireballs, celebrated every August 24th in Nejapa, lights up the night in honor of Saint Bartholomew. This extraordinary festival features participants hurling rags soaked in petroleum, set ablaze, creating a breathtaking display of fire soaring through the sky. Imagine the adrenaline rush as people throw these fiery projectiles, all while demonstrating deep religious devotion. The festival's roots date back to the colonial era, celebrating the town's patron saint with both excitement and reverence. As the flames flicker and dance, the community comes alive, drawing onlookers from all over to witness this vibrant spectacle. It's not just about the fiery fun, it's a powerful blend of cultural heritage and communal spirit, making the Battle of the Fireballs an unforgettable highlight on El Salvador's festival calendar. Are you ready to join the celebration next August? Watch out! Yard work can be surprisingly dangerous. Over the past decade, nearly 6,000 fatalities from yard work-related accidents have been reported, shocking many who think of gardening and lawn care as harmless activities. Mowing the lawn or trimming hedges may seem simple, but around 3.2 million people have ended up in emergency rooms due to injuries related to these tasks. Common risks include cuts from lawnmowers, falls from ladders while pruning trees, and even heat exhaustion on hot days. It's crucial to take safety precautions, like wearing protective gear and staying hydrated to prevent accidents. So before you grab those gardening tools, remember that your favorite outdoor chores may come with unexpected hazards. Being aware of these dangers helps keep these activities enjoyable and safe. Are you ready to tackle your yard with care? Discover the surprising story of the Barons von Washington. Around the time George Washington's family made their way to Virginia, an offshoot of the family took a different path, settling in the Netherlands. There, they gained recognition and became the Barons von Washington, rising to Bavarian nobility. This fascinating history highlights how influential American families often have global connections. Fast forward through generations, and a descendant of this noble line sought to join the U.S. Army, proud of their American roots. However, despite the shared ancestry with the famous founding father, his request was unexpectedly denied. This incident serves as a vivid reminder that the legacy of iconic families can be complex and full of twists, often crossing borders and demonstrating how legacies can lead to surprising outcomes. So next time you hear about American history, remember the intriguing journeys of families like the Washingtons. Did you know Japan turns booths into goldfish aquariums? It's a fascinating and colorful trend that brightens up the streets. Old telephone booths, which have become less common due to modern technology, are being reimagined into beautiful homes for goldfish. This clever use of space not only breathes life into these outdated structures, but also creates a whimsical attraction for locals and tourists alike. Each aquarium showcases vibrant fish darting through water, often accompanied by aquatic plants that enhance the visual appeal. This initiative reflects Japan's deep appreciation for nature and creativity, encouraging people to pause and appreciate their surroundings. Imagine strolling through a city and coming across a glistening booth filled with lively goldfish swimming around. These unique aquariums also serve as a reminder of the past, metamorphosing outdated technology into delightful art installations. What other surprising transformations can we expect in urban spaces? Believe it or not, Alice Cooper's concert featured flying panties. In 1972, during his iconic performance of School's Out at the Hollywood Bowl, things took a wild turn when a helicopter started raining down women's underwear on the audience. This outrageous stunt was part of Cooper's over-the-top theatricality, which blurred the line between rock music and performance art. Fans were already on a high from the electrifying music, but the sight of colorful panties drifting through the air sent the crowd into a frenzy. Critics praised Cooper for his unique ability to shock and entertain, and this event cemented his reputation as a showman who pushed boundaries. The helicopter drop wasn't just a funny gimmick. It encapsulated the spirit of the 1970s rock scene, where concerts transformed into unforgettable experiences. Alice's extravagant performances made him a pioneer in integrating theatrical elements into rock shows. Ever since, performers have been inspired to create their own unforgettable spectacles. What do you think made this moment so legendary? Why did Ruth Wakefield change chocolate forever? In the 1930s, Ruth Wakefield was running her Toll House Inn when she encountered a baking dilemma. She ran out of baker's chocolate, a common ingredient for cookies, but instead of giving up, she grabbed a semi-sweet chocolate bar. Ruth expected the chocolate to melt and blend into the dough, creating a rich chocolate flavor throughout. To her surprise, the pieces held their shape while baking. The result was a delicious cookie with gooey, melted chocolate chips that delighted her guests. This unexpected twist led to the creation of the chocolate chip cookie, which quickly gained popularity and became a staple in kitchens around the world. Today, this beloved treat is enjoyed in countless variations, from soft and chewy to crispy and crunchy. Ruth's innovative approach not only saved her batch of cookies, but also revolutionized dessert forever, leading to a global love affair with the chocolate chip cookie. Have you tried baking your own version? Did you know that Denmark is Europe's hidden giant? Often thought of as a small country, Denmark actually covers a significant area, making it one of the largest countries in Europe. This Scandinavian nation stretches across the Jutland Peninsula and includes numerous islands, with Zealand being the most famous for its capital, Copenhagen. Denmark is known for its picturesque landscapes, featuring sandy beaches, rolling hills, and vibrant cities filled with rich history. But its size isn't just about geography. Denmark's influence and innovation in areas like renewable energy and design are astonishing for a nation of its size. The Danes are also proud of their quality of life, which is consistently ranked among the highest in the world. So while it may be smaller than many of its European neighbors, Denmark packs a big punch when it comes to culture, lifestyle, and global impact. Have you ever considered exploring this remarkable country? Have you ever heard silence like this? At Microsoft's headquarters in Washington, you can find the world's quietest room, a place so silent that it pushes the boundaries of what we think about sound. In this unique space, sound levels are measured in negative decibels, meaning it is quieter than anything you'd usually experience. The sound is so faint that people inside can actually hear their own blood circulating. This remarkable effect is a result of special acoustic materials used in the room's design, which absorbs sound waves, creating an environment where even the faintest noises become pronounced. Visitors often describe the experience as eerie, with some claiming they can hear their own body functions, like their heartbeat, in a way they've never noticed before. This quiet zone isn't just about silence. It's a fascinating tool for testing sound equipment and exploring how we perceive noise. Imagine what it would feel like to sit in a room where you can hear every tiny sound your body makes. Is the saiga antelope on the brink of extinction? This striking animal, native to the vast Eurasian steppes, has become critically endangered, and it's a heart-wrenching situation. Known for their unique, flexible noses, saiga antelopes possess an incredible ability to filter dust and warm, cold air as they graze across rugged landscapes. Unfortunately, their population has plummeted, primarily due to poaching and the loss of habitat caused by human activities. These majestic creatures typically live for about 10 to 12 years in the wild, but their future hangs in the balance. Conservationists are working tirelessly to save the saiga antelope, raising awareness and fighting for stronger protections. Without immediate action, we could lose this remarkable animal forever. What steps can we take to protect the saiga antelope and ensure its survival for future generations? Can ancient cloth reveal secrets of history? An ancient piece of cloth, known as the Shroud of Turin, has intrigued scientists and historians for generations. This mysterious relic is believed by some to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, but its origins and significance spark endless debate. Scientists have conducted extensive studies, including carbon dating and textile analysis, to uncover the truth behind its creation. Despite these efforts, the shroud's true age, how the image on it was formed, and the cultural context remains shrouded in mystery. This cloth not only captivates the imagination with its potential connection to religious history, but also raises questions about how artifacts can influence beliefs and culture. As researchers continue to examine the shroud, will we ever uncover the secrets that lie within its fibers? You won't believe this about sumo wrestlers' diet. Sumo wrestlers fuel their massive bodies with a traditional stew called chanko nabe. This hearty dish is packed with protein thanks to its mix of meat, fish, vegetables, and tofu. Wrestlers typically eat large portions, often having several servings throughout the day. To support their rigorous training regimes and maintain their impressive size, they consume an astounding 6,000 to 8,000 calories daily. Imagine chowing down on delicious bowls of chanko nabe multiple times a day to build strength and muscle. This stew varies from wrestler to wrestler, with each adding their secret ingredients, making it not just nutritious, but also a personal specialty. The balance of proteins, vitamins, and minerals in chanko nabe helps them recover from intense workouts and keep their energy levels high. Who knew a bowl of stew could play such a vital role in a wrestler's success? Here's a wild fact about watermelon you'll love. Did you know the rind, often discarded, is packed with citrulline? This awesome compound has the power to improve blood flow and cut down on muscle soreness after a workout. So instead of tossing that green part of the watermelon, consider blending it into a smoothie or pickling it for a crunchy snack. Watermelon isn't just tasty, it's also got a rich history. Ancient Egyptians cherished this fruit so much that they placed it in tombs, highlighting its cultural and nutritional significance. Consuming watermelon can also help you stay hydrated because it's made up of about 92% water. With so many benefits packed into both the sweet flesh and the often overlooked rind, why not make watermelon a staple in your diet? Who knew that this refreshing summer treat could be so beneficial? Hard to believe, but history overlooked this female scientist. In 1967, a remarkable discovery unfolded at Cambridge University when Jocelyn Bell Burnell, a graduate student, identified 4 pulsars, neutron stars that emit regular pulses of radiation. This groundbreaking find was crucial for astrophysics, yet her advisor was credited as the first author of the paper, overshadowing her groundbreaking work. It wasn't until 2018, over 5 decades later, that she received the Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics, a major acknowledgement of her contributions. Instead of focusing solely on her achievement, she chose to use the prize money to create scholarships for struggling graduate students, demonstrating her commitment to future generations in science. Bell Burnell's story highlights the importance of recognizing women's contributions in science and serves as an inspiration to keep pushing for equality in all fields. Here's a wild fact about Ivan the Terrible. Ivan IV, who ruled Russia in the 1500s, was the first person to officially hold the title of Tsar. This title, derived from the Latin word Caesar, signified his authority and ambitions to be a sovereign ruler. Known for his fierce and sometimes ruthless governance, Ivan worked to centralize power in Russia and diminish the influence of the nobility. He was famous for his unpredictable behavior, leading to both reforms and widespread fear among his subjects. One notable event during his reign was the establishment of the Oprichnina, a state policy that allowed him to eliminate opponents through various means, including violence. Ivan's reign marked a pivotal period in Russian history, laying the groundwork for future czars. Despite his harsh methods, he also contributed to cultural and territorial expansion, unifying Russia under a single ruler. The impact of his rule is still debated today. How do you think he shaped modern Russia? Let's uncover the truth about cats and sweetness. Did you know that cats can't taste sweetness? Unlike humans, who have taste buds finely tuned to enjoy sugary treats, cats are missing the receptors that detect sweetness. Scientists believe this unique trait has its roots in their evolution as hunters. A cat's diet in the wild consists mainly of meat, so a sweet tooth wasn't beneficial for their survival. Without a craving for sugary snacks, they channel their energy into their hunting prowess. This doesn't mean cats don't enjoy delicious flavors. They just prefer savory tastes. You might notice them licking their lips over fish or chicken rather than a sugary dessert. So next time you think about sharing your dessert with your feline friend, remember they won't appreciate it in the same way you do. Understanding this difference adds a layer of respect for how unique our feline companions truly are. Imagine standing in 4 states at once. At the 4 corners, you can literally experience this unique phenomenon where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. Located in the southwestern United States, this is the only spot in the country where 4 states converge, making it a popular destination for tourists and adventure seekers alike. Visitors can have their picture taken at the marker that signifies the exact point, often posing with limbs in different states. The area is rich in Native American culture, surrounded by beautiful landscapes, including the stunning red rock formations of the Southwest. While you're there, you can enjoy local art, crafts, and traditional food from nearby tribes, making for a well-rounded visit. Each state has its own distinct character and attractions, from Utah's national parks to Arizona's Grand Canyon, Colorado's mountains, and New Mexico's vibrant culture. So whether you're a geography buff or just looking for a fun photo op, Four Corners offers a unique way to celebrate the diverse beauty of the U.S. Guess what once deemed lobster as prisoner food? It's hard to believe that lobster, now a symbol of luxury and indulgence, was once considered so unworthy that it was served to prisoners. Back in the 19th century, this crustacean was so unpopular that it sparked concern among lawmakers. To prevent giving inmates what was deemed an excessive punishment, laws were put in place restricting how many days in a row they could be fed lobster. Imagine being so lowly that meals made from the seafood were viewed as a form of cruelty. The shift in perception of lobster is fascinating. As the demand for seafood evolved, lobster became a sought-after delicacy, often featured at fancy restaurants and celebrations. Today, it's hard to picture lobster as anything but a treat for special occasions. This remarkable turnaround in its reputation reminds us how taste can change over time. What do you think caused lobsters to go from the plate of prisoners to the tables of the wealthy? Are beetles really sweet and fruity like apples? Believe it or not, some adventurous eaters who have dared to taste beetles describe their flavor as surprisingly sweet, even resembling that of apples. This delightful twist makes beetles a unique addition to traditional diets in various cultures around the globe. Often prepared by roasting, frying, or even coating them in chocolate, beetles are more than just a protein source. They bring an unexpected hint of sweetness to the table. In fact, entomophagy, the practice of eating insects, is common in many parts of the world, where these crunchy critters are celebrated not only for their taste, but also for their sustainability compared to traditional livestock. So next time you're looking for a new snack, could beetles be the surprising choice you never knew you needed? Most people don't know this, but penguins can't fly. Over millions of years, these amazing birds have evolved into exceptional swimmers. Unlike other birds that soar through the skies, penguins have adapted their wings into flippers, which help them glide gracefully through the water. This transformation allows them to chase down fish and other sea creatures with incredible speed and agility. Their bodies are streamlined and coated with a layer of blubber, providing insulation in frigid waters. Additionally, the unique structure of their bones makes them heavier, helping them dive deeper and stay submerged longer while hunting. This specialized adaptation might seem like a loss of flight, but it has given penguins an advantage in their aquatic environment, enabling them to thrive in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes creatures to survive? Did you know that Typhoid Mary never showed symptoms? This is the story of Mary Mallon, an Irish cook who unknowingly carried the typhoid bacteria. In the early 1900s, she worked in various households in New York, where her cooking led to over 50 confirmed cases of typhoid fever. Despite being perfectly healthy, Mary was contagious, spreading the disease to others through her food. Public health officials grew alarmed as outbreaks were traced back to her, prompting them to act. In 1907, she became one of the first asymptomatic carriers to be isolated for the safety of the public. This enforced quarantine lasted for nearly 3 decades, during which Mary battled with her identity as a dangerous person. Her story raises important questions about public health ethics. Should someone be isolated if they pose a risk without even knowing it? Believe it or not, Austria's coat of arms is unique. This emblem features a hammer and sickle, two symbols that often spark confusion. While many associate these icons with communism, in Austria, they actually represent the unity of workers and farmers. Adopted after World War I, these symbols illustrate the country's dedication to social democracy and cooperation between various sectors of society. The hammer stands for the industrial workforce, while the sickle denotes agricultural laborers, emphasizing the importance of both in building a strong nation. This choice reflects Austria's historical need for collaboration between different groups to promote economic stability and social justice. Today, the coat of arms serves as a reminder of the country's ongoing commitment to democratic principles and the importance of unity in achieving progress. So next time you see Austria's coat of arms, remember its true meaning. Is it really true that M&Ms are named after their creators? The delightful and colorful world of M&Ms, with their melt-in-your-mouth goodness, actually owes its name to two innovators, Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray. These two visionaries teamed up in the 1940s to create the delicious candy we know today. Forrest was the son of the founder of the Mars Company, while Bruce was the son of Hershey Chocolate's president. Their collaboration brought a unique twist to candy making, encapsulating chocolate in a hard candy shell that kept it from melting. This idea sprouted during their shared experience in wartime, where soldiers craved chocolate that wouldn't easily spoil. With their initials combined, M&M became a sweet sensation. Today, these treats continue to ignite joy in candy lovers of all ages, proving that a good partnership can lead to something truly extraordinary. Hard to believe, but curated connects us to abracadabra. This fascinating concept, known as facta minari, has been around for 10 years, shedding light on the use of magical phrases in our daily conversations. Curated, which originates from the enchanting word abracadabra, isn't just a whimsical word for peace, it serves a deeper purpose. It's designed to link us to Akar Kunal, a term believed to take us back in time, specifically to moments from 3 years ago. Imagine the power of a phrase that not only invokes tranquility, but also bridges time. By understanding and using curated, people can feel a connection to the past while fostering harmony in the present. This engaging interplay of language challenges our perception and invites us to explore how words can shape our experiences. Isn't it intriguing how such phrases can weave together different elements of our lives? Believe it or not, Nessie might still be lurking. The Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has captured the imagination of people all over the world. Nestled in the mysterious waters of Loch Ness in Scotland, sightings of this legendary creature date back to the 6th century. The story gained massive popularity in the 1930s when a famous photograph supposedly showed Nessie, but it was later revealed to be a clever hoax. Despite this, the legend endures. People continue to visit Loch Ness, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive monster. Various theories swirl around Nessie's identity, suggesting everything from a long-lost prehistoric creature to simple misidentifications of ordinary wildlife. Though scientific evidence is lacking, the fascination with Nessie persists, making Loch Ness a hotspot for tourists and monster hunters alike. Will we ever discover the truth behind Nessie? Here's a wild fact about Africa's live streams. This unique website invites you to watch live video feeds of wild animals roaming freely in protected areas of southern Africa. Imagine being able to see elephants, lions, and zebras in their natural habitat from the comfort of your own home. With just a click, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant ecosystems of places like Kruger National Park or Etosha National Park. It's an amazing way to connect with wildlife, learn about their behaviors, and appreciate the beauty of nature. Plus, you can do this all day or night, whenever the animals are out and about. This kind of experience not only entertains, but also raises awareness about conservation efforts in these regions. So why not grab a cozy spot, log in, and experience the thrill of a Southern Africa safari without even packing a suitcase? Believe it or not, anorexia was seen as holy. During the Middle Ages, many religious women believed that starving themselves brought them closer to God. This extreme fasting was viewed not only as a form of devotion, but also as a way to achieve spiritual purity. These women thought that by denying their physical needs, they could attain a higher spiritual status, reflecting their deep faith and commitment. This belief was partly influenced by the era's views on body and soul, where suffering was often seen as a path to holiness. Some women even became venerated figures, celebrated for their extreme piety, which made this practice seem more acceptable. Unfortunately, this misguided devotion led many to suffer serious health problems as they pushed their bodies to dangerous limits in the name of belief. How did this perception evolve over time, and what does it tell us about the connection between faith and physical health? Is it really true that Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez were friends? It might come as a surprise, but these two pop stars were once inseparable. Back in the day, Demi and Selena created YouTube videos together, sharing their shenanigans and youthful energy with fans. They fostered a friendship that seemed unbreakable, showcasing their fun personalities and talent. Many fans adored their bond, watching them grow from childhood into the music icons they are today. However, as with many friendships, things changed over time. Personal challenges and differing paths in their careers led to a breakup in their relationship. While they may not be as close as they once were, both Demi and Selena have openly talked about their experiences, focusing on personal growth. Their journey is a reminder that friendships can evolve and change, especially in the fast-paced world of fame. It's fascinating to see how two young girls captured the hearts of many, even as their paths diverged. Did you know light can make you sneeze? Around 1/3 of people experience a curious phenomenon known as the photic sneeze reflex. This reaction happens when someone steps into bright sunlight, prompting a sneeze. The reason behind this quirky response is believed to involve the trigeminal nerve, which helps process sensations in the face and also controls sneezing. When intense light hits our eyes, the nerve gets stimulated and can sometimes trigger a sneeze, even if no irritants are present. Sneezing in the sun is more common than you might think, but it affects individuals differently. Some might sneeze once, while others could find themselves in a sneezing fit. It's a fascinating example of how our bodies react to environmental changes. So if you find yourself sneezing unexpectedly when you step outside, now you know why. Isn't it amazing how our bodies can surprise us? You won't believe this about Mars's red color. The planet Mars is often called the red planet due to its rusty reddish appearance. This striking color comes from iron in its soil, which has reacted with oxygen over billions of years. Just like a bicycle left in the rain rust, the iron on Mars has undergone a similar process, creating its signature hue. This rusty transformation makes Mars look like the biggest rusty ball in our solar system. The same oxidizing process that causes iron to rust on Earth has given Mars its dusty landscape. It's fascinating to think that this majestic planet, with its endless plains and towering volcanoes, is painted by nature's chemistry. As we explore Mars through rovers and missions, understanding its rusty surface could reveal clues about its past, including whether it ever had conditions suitable for life. What other surprises does Mars hold? Can you believe Bill Nye's amazing achievements in science? Bill Nye, the beloved figure known as the Science Guy, has made quite an impact in the world of science education. With a formal license in science, he blends knowledge with a flair for entertaining audiences. This unique approach has ignited interest in science among people of all ages, making complex topics accessible and fun. His efforts didn't go unnoticed, as he has received 3 honorary doctorates, acknowledging his dedication and contributions. These accolades reflect his commitment to promoting scientific thinking and curiosity, driving home the importance of understanding the world around us. From his popular television show to numerous public speaking engagements, Bill continues to inspire future generations to explore science. His charisma and expertise not only entertain, but also empower viewers to ask questions and seek answers. Have you ever wondered how one person can change so many lives through science? Bill Nye demonstrates that when you mix passion with education, the results can be revolutionary. You won't believe how young this opera star is. Victory Brinker, an incredible 7-year-old, has captured hearts and made history as a Guinness World Record holder. This young talent shocked the judges on America's Got Talent by earning the first ever group Golden Buzzer. a huge honor that highlights her extraordinary gift. With her stunning ability to perform classic arias in various languages, she showcases not only a beautiful voice, but also an impressive understanding of music that many adults strive to achieve. Victory's passion for opera began at an early age, and her dedication has led her to perform on big stages, dazzling audiences with her remarkable skill. Imagine an age when most kids are just learning to ride bikes. This girl is captivating the world with her operatic performances. Aren't you excited to see what the future holds for her? Prepare to be amazed by Elaine Davidson's body piercings. This remarkable woman holds the world record for the most body piercings with an astonishing count of over 9,800. That's right, within her body she has embraced more piercings than most people can imagine. Each piercing tells a story, representing her adventurous spirit and passion for body art. Davidson first began her piercing journey in the late 1990s, and since then, she has transformed her body into a canvas of self-expression. With every piercing, she celebrates individuality and the beauty of diversity in body modification. This unique distinction has not only brought her fame, but has also sparked conversations about the art and culture of piercings around the world. While some may find the sheer number overwhelming, Davidson views it as a personal statement. Have you ever considered what it would be like to express yourself in such a bold and colorful way as she does? Each piercing reveals a layer of her identity, making us wonder about the stories behind every hoop and stud. Did you know a flock of peacocks is a party? While this might sound like a quirky joke, it's actually true. Peacocks, with their stunning iridescent feathers and exuberant displays, come together in groups called parties. These gatherings aren't just for fun. They help males attract females by showcasing their dazzling tail feathers, known as trains. When peacocks spread their feathers, it creates an impressive sight that can often catch the attention of potential mates. This natural behavior is crucial for their reproduction and is also an important social interaction among these beautiful birds. You might find it amusing that the term party fits so well, considering how vibrant and lively these gatherings can be. Just imagine a colorful display of peacocks strutting around, their feathers shimmering in the sunlight. It's like nature's own festival. Next time you hear someone mention a party of peacocks, you'll know that it's not just a fun way to describe them, but a reflection of their social and courtship behaviors. Isn't nature fascinating? Is it really true that pennies favor tails? You might be surprised to learn that if you spin a US Lincoln penny on a table, it settles on tails an astonishing 80% of the time. This quirky phenomenon comes from the design of the penny itself. When the coin is manufactured, the weight distribution is not uniform. The side with Lincoln's head is slightly heavier than the tail side. As the coin spins, gravity plays a crucial role, working to bring the heavier side down first. This fascinating blend of physics and chance creates a situation where, over numerous spins, you'll see tails land far more often than heads. While this doesn't mean every individual spin will end in tails, you can bet that the odds are stacked in its favor. Next time you're at a board game or flipping a coin for a decision, consider using a penny and observe the results yourself. Will you be the one to test this fun fact with friends? Prepare to be amazed by hospital patient surges. Hospitals often experience fluctuations in patient numbers, and one surprising statistic shows they can see an increase of up to 48 patients at a time. This sudden rise can be due to various factors, like seasonal illnesses, accidents, or public health emergencies. When such spikes occur, healthcare staff must spring into action, making it crucial for hospitals to have effective management strategies in place. This means everything from ensuring there's enough medical staff on duty to having sufficient supplies and resources ready. The goal is to provide excellent care for every patient without overwhelming doctors and nurses. As communities grow and face new challenges, how hospitals handle these surges will determine the quality of care available when it's needed most. Are we prepared for these sudden increases? Did you know Gangkhar-Puensum is unclimbed? This breathtaking mountain in Bhutan stands tall at 24,136 feet, making it the highest peak on Earth that has yet to be conquered by climbers. The reason for this incredible feat remains unique. Climbing is prohibited due to the spiritual beliefs cherished by the Bhutanese people. They view mountaintops as sacred homes for deities, and respecting these beliefs is a significant part of their culture. The Bhutanese government actively enforces this climbing ban, and mountaineers around the world honor this tradition, recognizing the importance of preserving these sacred sites. Consequently, Gangkar Puensum symbolizes not just a challenging peak to scale, but also a deep respect for nature and a commitment to cultural preservation. This makes it a remarkable testament to the rich spiritual landscape of Bhutan. Isn't it fascinating how nature and culture intertwine so poignantly? You won't believe this about Chiang Mai's Lantern Festival. Each year, the sky above Chiang Mai transforms into a breathtaking canvas as thousands of floating lanterns rise into the night. This enchanting festival signals the end of the rainy season and welcomes the cool embrace of winter, creating a spectacular sight that attracts tourists and locals alike. Celebrated on the night of the full moon in the 12th month of the Thai lunar calendar, the Lantern Festival is steeped in tradition and meaning. Families come together to release lanterns, which symbolize letting go of misfortunes and embracing new beginnings. The scene is not only a visual delight, but also a heartfelt experience, as the glowing lights dance on the gentle breeze, making wishes as they ascend. The beauty and significance of this celebration truly captivate everyone lucky enough to witness it. Have you ever seen such a magical sight? Most people don't know this, but religion shapes culture. It's fascinating how different cultures around the world are influenced by their religious beliefs. The practices and rituals people follow often stem from their faith, which can affect everything from food customs to social interactions. For example, in many religions, specific dietary restrictions guide what followers can eat, meaning that meals are not just about nutrition, but also about living their values. Additionally, religious practices can provide a framework for moral and ethical behavior, helping individuals navigate daily challenges with a sense of purpose. This connection between religion and culture also shapes community life, as shared beliefs can bring people together, offering support and creating a sense of belonging. However, this relationship also means that individuals may face challenges, especially in a diverse society where multiple beliefs coexist, leading to potential conflicts or misunderstandings. Understanding these dynamics can help us appreciate the richness of our world's cultures and the vital role religion plays in shaping them. Believe it or not, urine can be fertilizer. In certain areas of the world, people have discovered that diluted human urine serves as a fantastic nitrogen-rich fertilizer for plants. Rich in nutrients, urine contains compounds vital for plant growth, particularly nitrogen, which encourages healthy leaf development. Instead of letting this bodily waste go to waste, farmers and gardeners get creative, mixing it with water to create an eco-friendly fertilizer. This unconventional method not only helps nourish crops, but also promotes sustainable farming practices by recycling waste. In regions facing limited access to traditional fertilizers, using urine can be a game changer. With proper dilution and application, it can boost soil health and crop yields while reducing chemical runoff that harms the environment. So next time you think about waste, remember how some communities are turning it into gold. Could this method change the future of gardening? Did you know the most valuable baseball card exists? It's not made of gold or anything exotic, yet it holds a staggering value of millions due to its rarity. The Honus Wagner T206 card, produced in the early 1900s, is the holy grail for baseball card collectors. What sets this card apart is its limited print run. Fewer than 200 were ever made, with only a handful still in circulation today. Wagner, a legendary shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates, demanded his card be pulled from production because he did not want to promote tobacco products, making it even rarer. As collectors hunt for this elusive gem, auction prices skyrocket, often exceeding the cost of luxury cars or houses. In recent years, one card sold for over $6.6 million, proving that even a small piece of cardboard can hold immense historical and monetary value. Imagine holding a piece of sports history. Believe it or not, Tokyo has incredible artificial islands. One of the most famous is Odaiba, a vibrant entertainment hub that attracts both locals and tourists. Here you can visit the Tokyo Plaza shopping mall, which offers everything from fashion to electronics. But Odaiba isn't just about shopping. It boasts an iconic life-size Gundam statue that stands proudly and is especially popular among anime fans. For a truly unique experience, the Team Lab Borderless Digital Museum awaits, where art and technology merge to create stunning immersive exhibits that captivate the senses. As you explore this dynamic island, you'll find a range of attractions, including futuristic architecture and beautiful waterfront views. Odaiba is perfect for a day of fun, relaxation, and adventure, making it a must-visit when you're in Tokyo. What will you discover there? Did you know drowning risks vary by water type? Surprisingly, it takes longer to drown in salt water than in fresh water. This interesting fact explains why around 90% of drowning incidents happen in freshwater bodies such as lakes, rivers, and swimming pools. The difference lies in how our bodies react to these water types. Salt water, being denser, creates more buoyancy, making it easier for people to stay afloat for a longer time. Fresh water, on the other hand, can absorb into the body, leading to a quicker loss of consciousness. Each year, countless lives are affected by drowning, with children being particularly vulnerable. Awareness of this critical difference can help inform safety measures and education. So when you're near water, remember that swimming in a pool might present different risks than hitting the ocean waves. Are you prepared to keep yourself and others safe around water? Believe it or not, your stomach can dissolve metal. This incredible ability comes from the highly acidic digestive juices packed in your stomach, which reach a pH level of around 1 to 3, making them more acidic than a lemon. This strong acid helps break down food, but it's tough enough to eat away at metal if given the chance. Luckily, our stomachs are built with a clever defense mechanism. They continuously regenerate their protective lining every few days. This lining is made of special cells that shield the underlying tissue from the harsh acids. If your stomach didn't have this ability to renew itself, it could face serious damage from the very acids designed to help you digest your meal. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember the amazing ways your body protects itself while breaking down food. Isn't that a fascinating survival trick? Why exactly does Asia outsize the moon? It's pretty mind-blowing to think about, but the Asian continent has a surface area of about 58 million square kilometers, while the moon covers only about 37.9 million square kilometers. That means Asia is larger than the moon by nearly 6.68 million square kilometers. This vast continent is home to diverse landscapes, from towering mountains like the Himalayas to expansive deserts like the Gobi. With countries such as China and India, Asia also has the highest population of any continent. When you consider its size, Asia is not just a landmass. It's a huge tapestry of cultures, languages, and ecosystems. Imagine the variety of wildlife, climates, and people that inhabit such a massive area. The scale of Asia versus the moon makes us think about our planet in a whole new way, doesn't it? Is it really true that gondolas in Venice must be black? In the enchanting city of Venice, Italy, gondolas serve as the famous, traditional boats that glide gracefully through its winding canals. These elegant vessels have a rich history, being the primary mode of transport for Venetians for centuries. Interestingly, a law mandates that all gondolas must be painted black, creating a striking and uniform appearance along the waterways. The only exception to this rule applies to special gondolas owned by high-ranking officials, which are often adorned with intricate decorations and vibrant colors. Such regulations not only maintain the aesthetic beauty of the city, but also highlight its unique cultural heritage. Gondolas are beautifully crafted, often made from different types of wood, and completed with detailed design features like the iconic Pharaoh, a metal prow that helps prevent damage while navigating the canals. As you float through Venice, surrounded by historic architecture and shimmering water, it's easy to see why these black gondolas have become symbols of romance, adventure, and the city's timeless charm. Prepare to be amazed by the origin of tragedy. The word tragedy comes from the ancient Greek term tragoidia, which literally means goat song. This quirky name hints at the lively and often boisterous performances of ancient Greek theater, where actors explored deep human emotions through dramatic storytelling. The origins of the term might connect to the practice of sacrificing a goat to honor the gods, incorporating music and dance alongside the theatrical tales. In these performances, actors would embody various characters, revealing themes of love, loss, and the complexities of life. These rich stories captivated audiences, making drama an essential part of Greek culture. So next time you hear the word tragedy, remember that it carries with it a legacy full of passion, artistry, and the echoes of a goat song from centuries ago. Get ready to be dazzled by lightning bolts. It's estimated that around 8.6 million lightning bolts strike the Earth every single day. That's an astonishing average of about 100 lightning strikes per second. These powerful forces of nature are not just a spectacular sight, they play a crucial role in our planet's ecosystem. Lightning helps to naturally fertilize the soil by converting nitrogen from the air into a form that plants can use. This process is vital for the growth of plants and helps sustain various ecosystems. While it sounds extraordinary, most lightning strikes occur during thunderstorms, which can be dangerous if you're caught outdoors. Each bolt can carry up to 1 billion volts of electricity, zapping everything in its path. Isn't it mind-blowing how something so beautiful can also be so fierce? The science behind lightning is as fascinating as the phenomenon itself, involving rapid expansions of air heated to thousands of degrees. So next time you see a storm brewing, take a moment to appreciate the electric show that nature's putting on. Let's uncover the truth about electron behavior. The current theory of success in many scientific fields, particularly in physics and chemistry, hinges on understanding how electrons interact. Electrons are tiny charged particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom, and their behavior can dictate everything from chemical reactions to electrical conductivity. When we study electrons, we gain insights into why materials behave the way they do. For instance, in semiconductors, the manipulation of electron movements leads to the functionality of modern devices like smartphones and computers. This theory not only explains the physical attributes of matter, but also drives innovations in technology and energy efficiency. As scientists explore this world of electrons further, who knows what breakthroughs may be on the horizon? Understanding electron behavior could unlock new realms of possibility in fields we haven't even imagined yet. Surprisingly, it's a fact that wedding veils can be this long. In 2018, Maria Paraschiva made headlines by setting the Guinness World Record for the longest wedding veil, stretching an incredible 22,843 feet, which is approximately 63.5 football fields. Imagine that length flowing behind her on her special day. This stunning veil was not only a statement piece, but also a testament to dedication and creativity, as it took a team of people to help her manage such an impressive length. Maria wore the veil at her wedding in Romania, making it a truly memorable occasion. The veil, adorned with intricate designs, symbolizes the beauty and tradition of weddings worldwide. While the record reminds us that love can inspire remarkable feats, have you ever imagined how such a long veil would be walked down the aisle? It's a fantastic blend of imagination and passion, creating a delightful story that inspires couples everywhere. Discover the fascinating village of Bay in Scandinavia. Bay, a charming spot straddling Norway and Sweden, holds the title for one of the shortest place names worldwide. With just 2 letters, it might seem brief, but it carries a rich cultural significance. In Scandinavian tongues, Basund means river or stream, a perfect description for this area, known for its small villages abundant in water. Imagine a quaint community where nature and language intertwine, giving a nod to the beautiful rivers and streams that nurture the landscape. Residents enjoy a serene lifestyle, surrounded by breathtaking scenery, making Ba a hidden gem for anyone who values simplicity and natural beauty. Next time you think of place names, remember Ba and how it connects to the essence of the region. Isn't it amazing how much meaning can be packed into just 2 letters? Can you imagine tiny, squiggly lines in your vision? Those curious moving specks that dart around when you look at bright lights or the clear sky are commonly known as eye floaters. These floaters aren't just random distractions, they are actually shadows cast by tiny clumps of protein or cells suspended in the vitreous humor the gel-like substance filling your eye. As we age, the vitreous humor can shrink and these clumps can form, leading to those little floaters becoming more noticeable. While they may seem bothersome, eye floaters are usually harmless and serve as reminders of the eye's natural changes over time. Interestingly, these floaters can remind us of the past, representing remnants of our eye's development. Most people experience them at some point in their lives. So if you've ever seen them, you're not alone. Why do you think some people see floaters more than others?